I make some ugly shit sometimes. We come to this joint. It's only right. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Mac, how you living, big dog?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling, enjoying life, learning, expanding. You know what I mean? Look,
Yes, sir. You
I'm
looking real crisp
appreciative.
over there. I do
Yeah,
want to
man.
say
Got
that
a few
before we
little
go
upgrades.
on.
You
You
know.
looking real crisp over there. Hey, I got to catch up. That you ice cold over there, brother.
Yeah,
But
it's a work in progress. I'm still learning the game,
nah,
though.
man. Hey, man, blessings. Like I said, man, we coming better, better quality, better
Yes, sir.
topics. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say better opinions because I feel like our opinions always gonna be pure. So
Yes, that's
more
it. That's a
pure
fact.
opinions. That's a fact. Yeah. So better is that's selective. But yeah, man, welcome to another episode of Lessons and Blessings. It's your boy Great Orange Hope, aka V. Beatty, aka Smoke Some with your Kim folks. So you know I got the greatest co-host. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying, with the
sir.
most. J Mac
Man.
right by my side, man, and we
Yes,
back at it
sir.
again. So, man, we ain't gonna hold y'all. As always, this 2025, man. It ain't failed when there's things to talk about, and I'm sure it's something, and there's some things we're gonna have to double back quick on them, Mac, because there's some things, man, that we leaving out. There's some other things I know that slipped my mind that I wanted to talk about. And there's some off topics too that don't even got to do with any mainstream stuff. Just some personal thoughts you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be having, Mac. But we ain't gonna waste no time, man. We gonna jump right into the Diddy sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brother Love, so to speak. Whatever you want to call him. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Puff Diddy Pop. Whatever you want to
Yeah,
call him,
whatever.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And that man
saying?
got 30,
Dirty
30, 40 names.
Hey, listen, man. Whatever Biggie called him. Hey, listen. So, your man's Puff sentenced to 50 months. That's just over 4 years. Convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, which is just the way they word that make it sound way nastier than, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Not really, but it make it sound
Like
odd
he
when
was
you put
plotting
it
to
that
do
way.
it.
Like
Yeah.
I plotted to transport you just for this.
Yeah.
Like, just say 2 counts of prostitution. You know what I'm saying? So listen to this
Yeah.
up. But anyway, like I said, he served a little bit over a year, so he'll get the credit for that year served. The judge was Aaron. I don't know how to say his last name. I ain't even gonna try to butcher it. So Ramian, hey, whatever, bro. I don't want
Right,
to
yeah.
butcher it. I don't know what ethnicity he is, whatever background he is, but that's a different last name right there. Anyway, on top of that, $500,000 fine, which, you know what I'm saying, couple drops in the bucket, but on top of what he already had to spend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, you get what I'm saying? I'm sure, you know what I mean? How payouts, you know what I'm saying? Definitely with the Cassie settlement, definitely with the lawyer fees. So, I mean, it definitely ain't helping. But, I mean, $500,000 at this point. And you know what I'm saying? You got to spend what you got to spend to wrap it up. You know
He
what I
about
mean?
700 million anyway before he went in a little.
Yeah, so I ain't saying he hurting. I'm just saying, like, that still ain't nothing
a lot of money.
to frown your face. Yeah, like, that's a $500,000. After
Because
I just
Cassie got
paid
at least 30 million.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So imagine, and this case been going on for a minute. So imagine how much he paid the lawyers. You know what I'm saying? And he went through remember, lawyers quit the case. There was a couple lawyers that quit. So that means you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta pay a whole new, you know what I mean? Pay a whole new lawyer. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't trying to say all these lawyers is $1 million lawyers. I'm just saying, like, you still paying these lawyers for this type of case. You at least you paying 6 figures for these lawyers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had somebody guess and said it was probably around 8 million he dropped for the whole case
For the whole
lawyer
case?
fees,
That ain't-
just
yeah,
lawyer
that-
fees.
Yeah.
That's still a bag,
to,
though.
To save your life, though. I mean, to
Yeah.
buy you time outside that cell, that ain't really that bad if you got 700. Or
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or close
you
to
can-
it. Hey, whatever you got. Hey, if you got it, spend it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
pay
It don't
that.
matter if you be broke when you got done, bro. I ain't take all this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For 30, 40 years. Like, I'm going to get out and ball for, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
3 years, 4 years? Nah, bro. Like
He
I
might
said,
get probation.
What?
I mean, because he got sentenced to 4 years. He did, what, a year and a half so far or whatever. They
I
might.
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's gonna be probation. He'll definitely probably get out halfway house type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know that. I don't know if it vary. I don't know. Is this a fed? This is a federal case.
Yeah, he's
So you
going to
gotta
the
do
feds. I
85.
know
So you
that.
gotta do 85%, right?
I think. I
Or
don't know if
or
it's
is it
very
50?
well. I don't know.
I think
That's a
it
good
varied, but
question.
I don't know if it varied from state. I know federal is the whole nation, but you know what I'm saying. But
Where my
I don't know
joint
if
at?
that varied from state to state,
Right.
or like as far as you know what I'm saying. It'd be different guidelines for you know what I mean
Yeah, yeah. So I
for
don't know. I'm
different
not
things.
100%
But
on that. So
sometimes they be like,
yeah,
yo, you might have to do 85. You might have to, you know what I mean. You might do 50, and then it depend on the crime too. Like I don't know.
yeah,
I ain't never really looked up no sex law. You know what I'm saying? You know, I only looked
yeah,
up
yeah.
laws that I might be breaking. You know what I'm saying? You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean? For I can see what's going on with the. You know what I mean? Like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
so this could happen to me if I get caught with doing this dumb. You know what I'm saying? Or get caught with this. So, yeah, man, that joint's crazy. But now, Mac, how you feel? How you feel he gonna bounce back from this? There was reports they said in the courtroom he was breaking down.
Yeah,
He apologized to his kids and his mom. Said his kids, you know what I mean. All his children spoke. Not all his children, but you know what I'm saying. Some of his children spoke. His sons for sure. So, how you feel like the turnout? First of all, like, did you expect more time, less time? Did you and how you expect this to affect him moving on?
well, I expected more time, but they all, I think, in like more so like with these cases, they always gonna hit you with the big football numbers, trying to, you know what I mean. They ain't gonna come out the gate and tell you gonna get 50 months, but
Right.
as far as like the way the media was painting it, you would have thought this man was gonna get like 15, 16
16
years.
years. That's what
You know,
yeah,
so
for
I'm
real.
just like, I thought it was gonna be more. And then like the crazy part is like this dude, he thought he was gonna get out. Cause
Oh,
from
yeah.
what I heard, they said he was already booking speaking events.
I did.
Yeah. I'm like, this nigga, he just knew he was going
Yeah, no,
home.
I did hear
You know?
that too back. Yeah,
So I'm
yo.
like, yo, like,
And
damn,
making it publicized. Like they promoting the
yeah,
Jones. He
that's some bold
tripping.
movements, but
Yeah, he a vicious animal is what he is.
he got that 50. He got to go
Mm-hmm.
to the feds. He did a year and a half. But as far as how I feel, him bouncing back from this, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he might be straight, man. Like as far as business wise, he'll be
Oh
straight
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because if he was to be found guilty on some of those other charges, he would have lost his assets and all that stuff. So by him and his finances. So by him not being found guilty on that, that was a win for him. He able to keep his companies. He able to keep selling and whatever. So the money gonna grow. He'll get all of this back. So
Yeah.
mentally though, I think a lot of people gonna mess with him from a distance, or the names that didn't get named, he might continue doing the same thing he been doing. I don't know, man. It's hard to like get a read on that dude for real. Like he all over the
No.
place, man. After the stories I done heard, I'm like, yo, I
Yeah.
don't know what this nigga gonna do.
Well,
I
now
know
you
he gonna
see,
get out on 50 months. That's what I know for a fact. Other than that,
less
I don't
than
know
that,
what this
yeah, it
nigga
was
up
going
to.
to do. No, in
You
fact, and
know?
like I said, there's people saying. I heard one dude say that it ain't even about like the money or nothing, or about the people. Like he was like, people gonna mess with him from a distance. He was like, bro, it's just. He's like, I don't know if you can come back from that. Come on the chest. You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
I'm
Like
talking. That was what I was
that's
talking
what. Oh,
about.
that's what you speak. Yeah, like he
Yeah,
was
when
saying,
I'm
like
like,
he
yo,
was
that
like just
nigga.
personally, he's like. And I mean, you know, it's not gonna be people. You know, the world we live in now, like people more open to everything. So it's gonna be people
Yeah.
that don't care and people that think it's funny. But it's gonna be really some people like, bro, I ain't know you was into that type of. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
nigga,
saying? Like your
don't even
people's
shake
people.
my hand.
Hey, yeah, right. Like, nah, man. Like, what you said? Like, I knew you was freaking off, but I knew you was freaking off.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that. Like, come on, bro. I knew you was having orgies, do whatever, but you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the other.
Yeah,
Don't let
that
you
nigga
have
on a
other
whole nother
fluids to other
planet.
men. Fluids to other men is crazy. So, that's disgusting work. But
Yeah.
hey, listen. Like I said, Mac, I ain't gonna. I definitely, the way the media was building up, I ain't gonna lie, I saw 20 in my head. I don't wish that on no
Yeah.
man, but I was like, they gonna give him 20. He might do 10, 15 or something, 12. I don't know. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? I really ain't think about how much time, but for some reason, every time in my head, I saw a 20, like, because that's just how I'm thinking. I'm like, bro, all these charges, they ain't gonna give him life, but they ain't gonna, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If they gonna leave a mark on him, that, you know what I mean? You put a man like that away, but at the same time, it's like, maybe he can get out and do some more good for. I ain't saying that he ain't did no good for the world. I'm saying that if he get out in that little bit of time, because I still think, because they're saying that the judge is saying that, like, look, man, I still don't feel like it's safe to put you back out here in society right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like you still need some more time to really, you know what I'm saying? Think about what you know what I mean?
Right.
What you done did. So that's why I feel like he definitely ain't gonna be no probation. I feel like he gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, this is from coming from people that was sitting in the, you know what I'm saying, the court. You know, the journalists that be going to the courtroom.
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Anyway, like I said, Mac, I don't even know what to say to end this with him.
Well, let me ask.
Because I'm gonna go ahead.
Nah. What I was gonna say is because it was another thing I had saw, and it was a question that I want to ask you with this whole case with him. You see, he got 50 months. Mm-hmm. So, do you think it was justice was served? I got a 2-part question.
Go ahead.
Do you think justice was served for Diddy? All right. Well, in that case, was justice served? And then the second question is, do you think R. Kelly was fairly, convicted? I'm just because I seen somebody talking about it, because that man got some time. He got some time.
Time, yeah. Oh man, look, Max. So you said the first part. You said, do I think that Diddy's like he got his rightful due? Like,
yeah, yep. And do you think it's like?
See, this is what I'll say. I don't know all exactly what you know what I'm saying?
Right,
I don't know what was propaganda or what was, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know some of the stuff, like I said. Now, some people going to say, now you asking me, but I'm just saying, because I know how the public feel like, they going to say that video of him beating up Cassie is, you know what I'm saying, is enough. You know what I'm saying? To be like, you know what I mean, throw him away. But but if we going to be truthfully honest, we done all seen, you know what I'm saying?
But that was settled out of court too, though. That's why she got them millions.
Yeah, and I'm saying she didn't press no charges at the time either. So you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like I said, I'm not condoning any of that. I say that he paid for his justice to be served the way it is. Mm-hmm. I feel like without that money, you already know justice would have been served in a whole nother way. Yeah. But I feel like the judge doing what the judge doing, and not saying that his pocket padded or whatever, but the judge doing what he doing, he's still giving it. Like I said, bro, when you got that type of money, even though you in there chilling, knowing that, hoping that you get out, and then saying, damn, I gotta be in here at least 2 more years. You know what I'm saying? It's still crushing. It's still a crushing blow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Is. So, you know what? I'll say this, Mac. We'll see if justice served by the way he is when he get out. If he get out and you don't hear nothing from him, you feel what I'm saying? And he fell back, and you don't be like, and next time you see him on some, like, damn, you don't even hear about, you know what I'm saying, Diddy doing nothing. You don't see Diddy popping no bottles and dancing no more. Like, this man just chilling, not saying to shut down his life. If he do that, then I'll be like, justice was served. Like, that, it changed that man's whole spirit. So, he can't do that. He ain't even gonna have the desire to do that to nobody else. But if he get out and he back on that bull, I'm like, bro, it's only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or he gonna try to be even just more and more secretive. You know what I'm saying?
Sign this NDA.
My thing is, once you addicted to that type of lifestyle, once you live it, bro, it's hard to stop. Especially like Diddy ain't old. Like usually people stop because they get old or they die. You feel what I'm saying? Like a rock star gonna go crazy until he can, you know what I'm saying? Until he get too sick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, like, I don't see. I mean, people can change, bro, but you in there too. And like I said, I mean, you like men, so you might be in there getting your, you know what I mean? Getting
you might be at home.
Yeah, like I said, and you got. And you know you Diddy, so you might have some. You already know you gonna have some COs that's gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, give it up or
Yeah.
whatever. So I'm not saying you ain't get nothing. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing in there, but at the same time, it ain't that you ain't gonna have the sexual freedom as you do out here. So it's easy to stay. I ain't gonna say it's easy, but you a celebrity too. So if you want to be in solitary confinement and things like that, or be, you know what I'm saying, protective custody, you can confine yourself to where you ain't gonna be accessible to everybody. You know what I'm saying? When you out here again and you able to be around and start to move around again, and you ain't, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, no ankle monitor, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, Diddy, you good to go? You know what I'm saying? You good to go
Right.
fly wherever, go wherever again? That's when the test. That's when we're gonna see if justice served or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if you still out here on, if you come back out here on that same shit, it ain't justice. Because you gonna hurt more people.
You ain't learned nothing.
You ain't learned nothing. But if he come out on some, and you don't, I'm like, yo, or he come out on some super positive, I'm like, all right, not pretending positive, like the real positive.
Right, real
You know,
deal, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't buy none of that brother love. I ain't gonna lie. Not that
Yeah,
brother
yeah.
love. Like I said, he got you already know all that old Biggie stuff put a lot of smut on his name and stuff too. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, and like not to mention the contracts and all that. But and then all right, so this is the difference. This is the main difference in the R. Kelly, man. Just cause the kids, Mac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying, but like, especially America, like, I mean, it's weird because they be letting the pedophiles back out, but they'll definitely, you know what I'm saying? They'll definitely convict them, but I
Yeah,
think
but
it's
they
just
don't get hit hard enough as far as punishment.
Not the normal ones, but a high
No.
profile one, like, you know what I'm saying?
They gon'
Yeah,
yeah.
and they feel like you slipped away with the PM. You slipped away the first time with the PM video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They trying to, like, you slipped in. Like, bro, you should have, you know what I mean? They should have
Got
burned
out
you
the
there.
way. Yeah.
Now you jump, you bound, you doubling down, triple down, you
Yeah,
quadruple
yeah.
dipper. Now we got to go ahead and get, you know what I'm saying,
And
Mac?
he
Now I
struck
got
out,
to
yeah.
get you. Now I got to
Yeah.
get you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You done came back too many times. I got to bait you in now. So that's where I feel like he at, Mac. And it's man, yeah, man, no, but that's the main difference, Mac. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It
And
is, yeah.
That, to me, like I said, I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm sure R. Kelly was doing some freak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say he was doing it with no men, but you know what I mean?
He might have been at the party with Diddy. You never
No,
know.
he's definitely been at a Diddy party.
Yeah.
Bro. There's no way that R. Kelly ain't been at a Diddy party.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's that multiple for real. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, bro. That's back then. That's 2001, 2002. Jay-Z. Remember they? You know what I'm saying? Remember when they had them jump the Fiesta
Yeah.
and all that? Like I know them 2003 Diddy parties was
Yeah.
probably. You know what I'm saying? On some
Yeah.
whole nother. So it's Playboy Mansion times 10 type shit.
Yeah. Hell
But
yeah.
nah, man. To wrap that subject up, man. That's the main difference. But I hope all the victims get some type of form of healing anyway.
Facts.
Whether, you know what I'm saying, like, hopefully mentally more than monetarily. But you know what I'm saying, anything helps. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man. Hope he bounced back and
Learn this fucking lesson.
that's all I can say, Mac. Like, I don't even want
Yeah.
to, you know what I mean? I don't even want to drag him or do whatever. Like, bro, just get out and, bro, you 50-something, man. Chill.
Yeah.
You a grand. You know what I'm saying? Just chill, bro.
Go
Like,
get you a
fall
little
back.
island and chill out.
That's chill, bro. Do some Jay Prince shit. Like, that's what I want to see him on his Jay Prince vibe. And now I don't mean like calling people out, but I mean like we rarely hear
Yeah.
from you, bro.
In the
Like, we might
background.
we see you every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Still, you can put out some artists, do whatever, man. Like, run your business and sell your liquor, but fall back, bro. Just,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Get somebody else to promote the Ciroc, bro. You don't have
Yep.
to be smiling everywhere. So we're gonna let that go. But on to something else, man. On to the next topic, Mac.
Let's go.
This is a heavy one too. Heavier than the Diddy for sure. Way
Yeah,
heavier.
it's definitely.
I'm gonna start with R.I.P. Kyron Lacey, former wide receiver for the LSU Tigers.
So this is what happened.
Oh,
He got accused. He got accused of killing somebody in a car accident.
yeah, or causing it. He said
causing
they
it. They were
caused an
saying he was the
accident, yeah.
reason. It was a 70-something-year-old man that passed away in the accident.
Herman Hall, 78.
Yeah, so they were bashing him online, and he was set to go to trial for allegedly, doing that. But
Yeah,
before the trial, he ended up,
off on
offing
himself.
himself.
And I see.
So
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, so what happened was his lawyer got a hold of the video and the police cam and the traffic cam and found out that he was like over 70 yards away before when the accident happened. So the accident happened, then 70 yards he pulls up. They show it his car on camera.
Yeah, the
It wasn't
green
wrecked.
Charger.
He just drove around. So the theory is for this case is that because he was supposed to go he was going to the draft, he was going to be in
Yeah,
number one in the
yeah,
draft. So it was saying like the cops or whoever I forgot his name was like out to get him, like, you know what I
yeah. I saw
mean.
that too.
So
Yeah,
he even on video on his police cam went to one of the witnesses' house and was like, "I need you to say this. I need you to say he did this." He was like, "Don't worry about this part." Basically saying, "I'll fill this part out. Sign this, and say that he did this. Say that you had to slam on your brakes because of the green
this
Charger."
Charger.
But that wasn't the case. So the man in the video was like, "No, I'm not going." Basically saying, "I'm not going to say that because it wasn't a green Charger. It was a white lady that caused the accident." You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Yeah,
who this lady is, but yeah, basically the boy, RIP, he was basically telling his dad, I'm innocent. I don't know what they talking about, because he went to
yeah,
practice. He was going to practice that day. He went to
yeah.
practice. Then he found out and seen on social media he was getting bashed, ended up turning himself in, and then he get charged with this. And the crazy part, none of this video evidence even came out
Out until after this.
until now,
Now,
because this happened, I
gosh.
think, in what, April.
April. It say April
You know what
12th,
I'm
and
saying?
that's not.
So
I must have read a wrong report. They was trying to say. I thought he took like this. They was trying to say it was probably some false stuff I read, but they were saying that he took the cops on the high speed chase. That's how he died. But obviously, I did hear that he offed himself. You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying? The
don't know
first time.
how he did, but I don't think I'm not sure that he
You sure?
ran. I
You
don't think.
sure? I
I
don't know when it.
can double
I
check. You
mean,
could double check, but I don't think he did, because I mean, if he did delete himself, how did he do it? Did he crash into a tree or something? But I'm not sure that he did that. Yeah, we're gonna do a fact check real quick, but I'll speak a little bit while you
no,
looking
you
up
right.
on.
No, I found you are completely right,
Oh,
man.
okay. Yeah,
Gunshot
so
wound. Yeah.
oh yeah, so
So
he
yeah, I
he
read
told his
some.
dad, he was pleading. Well, his dad believed him. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you going to your son gonna keep it real with you, and you also know when your kids are not
Oh,
truthful.
lying. Yeah,
But
for
anyway,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? RP to him, he was going in the draft. They lied on him. They doing an internal affairs investigation on this whole situation because the cop was trying his best for some reason to lie on this man, went to the witness's house and telling them to say this when you're not supposed to do that. They supposed to just give their own account of the scenario, whatever.
Hell yeah.
And then on the video, you can see the crash happen. You see the crash. And then like 15 seconds after the crash, you see the Charger creep up like, damn, like, if you see a crash, like, oh
You gonna
shit.
slow down
And
anyway? Yeah.
he slowed down. It wasn't speeding, drove around and continued on his way. So it was just like, what? Now we trying to figure out
What's your
why.
motive? Yeah. What's your
Exactly.
motive for
Why?
that? And then now this young man who could have had a bright future. Well, ain't no coulda. He was gonna
Life
have a bright
changing.
future.
Nah, he was.
He's gonna change his whole family's life and everything, bro. And you off some hatred, bro. Just his
Yeah,
hate.
that's what it
That's
did.
the
That's
hate.
why it boiled
It's
down to me.
hatred. It's hatred. I don't even got to say the other word that it is, but we're gonna
Yep.
say the hatred word because that's what it boiled down to. That's where it started at. But man, like I said, man, RP to the brother. I'm sorry that I gotta check my sources better sometimes because or maybe I was just ain't read it all the way through. But
Well, people be trying to paint their own picture too to try to make people look a certain way.
certain way. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy too. Yeah, man. That man, and
Yeah.
then
I want swift and fast justice for
just
this man,
yeah,
and I want that officer and whoever was involved to get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, because I ain't God and I ain't calling the shots, but they deserve something for this. Because that man, he was doing his best, living his life right.
doing
and ready to
to be
change
on
his
your way to
family's life.
practice. Not a
Yeah,
bad
you know what I'm saying? And
not
why?
for real.
The reason is that I'm asking is why? You gotta be the devil.
Why
You
you
gotta
pick
be.
me? Why you pick me out of everybody else on that race? See, this is just a divine story. That's what I'm saying, Mac. Like this is the random stuff that when you say like stories like this, Mac, like this is the random stuff that happens. Like you almost know what this remind me of, even though
Was
it's
that?
not, but it's because it was like a normal day to him, like some Fruitville station, even though it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different because completely different because of the way of the death. You know what I'm saying? Or the way
Right.
of the passing. What I'm saying is, you thinking it's a normal day. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way to practice. I'm by myself. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Bro, my whole life changed and that, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I ain't even really did nothing. You know what I mean?
Not
Like,
even knowing I'm not gonna be here
here, yeah,
shortly after. You
after
know, like
this,
that's
like, and
crazy.
not knowing that, not even, that's what I'm saying, not that for the Fruitville station, but for him, not even knowing that I'm gonna be dead inside. You feel what I'm saying? Because Fruitville, he died outside before he died. You know what I'm saying? Inside. You know what I'm saying? But he died inside first. So that's the crazy part, because you gotta die inside. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? To be able to do that for real.
Yeah,
But
they said he felt horrible because
bro, yeah,
if you
to
go
put that on that
online,
young boy, yeah.
they were like, you know how it go. As soon as they see, somebody look like us or whatever,
Yeah.
and they was going at it, like bashing this man heavy. It was even some celebrities they had to retract. I seen where one of this guy, I forgot his name, he had to apologize because he was promoting the hate. That's all it was hate,
Hey,
promoting
yeah.
the hate. And he was like, I'm so sorry, I apologize for XYZ, but it don't matter now.
Now you
It ain't
already
gonna bring him back.
and people don't even be knowing the story, Mac. And you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And like I said, just like you know what I'm saying, messed up ain't read all the way through the facts, but we still giving grace to the man family. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. And it's
exactly.
still, like I said, that's on my end, but on they end, just because they say he did that, like the thing is, like in the Henry Ruggs situation, and I hate to bring him up, but you remember the wide receiver for the he was a rookie. I think it was his rookie year, but he was wide receiver for the Raiders. Fast, like super fast. I think he had like 98 speed on the Madden, but he got doing like 160 in a residential, bro.
Okay, yeah, I was
Ran over that
wondering.
woman
Yeah,
and
I
the
heard about
dog or
that.
whatever. Yeah, bro. And he still, you know what I mean? But when you seen him, you seen bruises. You seen him in the neck joint, so you knew he, you know what I'm saying, got in a wreck. It wasn't no he's, you know what I'm saying? Like you did that, like you know what I mean. But for this man, Kyron Lake, like you know what I'm saying, I'm like, bro, that bothers me, man. And
It
then
do.
it
It don't feel right.
it
It's
don't
not
sit right.
right. It's like, man, your
Could have all
senses
been
gotta go
avoided.
off because all right, ain't no perfect such thing as a perfect world. But you know, I'm just gonna take it there. If the race was swapped, people that was talking shit about him would be like, well, let's wait till all the facts come out. Let's do giving grace, like
Grace,
maybe
yeah.
this, maybe that. But soon as like it's back to what it is, it's like
They
it's the
jump on him.
bash, and I knew it. All the stereotypical BS. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then what don't sit right with me, like you said, don't sit right with you. The main thing is, why didn't the video come out until now?
Come
That's
on.
what I want to know. That let me know you hiding something, because you won't gonna show it if the lawyer didn't subpoena to have the footage released. So you
Right.
were hiding something and you were up to something. That's
Right.
all it boiled down to me.
No, it
You know what
gotta
I'm
be
saying?
because you saw that footage and you know that and he got a line, and to him, I can see it. Nigga in the lime green Charger, he gonna be
Yeah.
who he think he is, number one draft pick. But this my thing. Usually, in those places like Louisiana, those football places, bro, they love those players. You
Yeah.
gotta be a real hating racist. I'm gonna just say it, you gotta be a real hating racist,
The scumbag.
a scumbag of the earth, a scallywag,
Yeah.
to hate on you know what I'm saying, who represent. And this the thing, these players are some of the biggest income bringers to y'all motherfucking town and city and
Right.
state. What are you talking about? Like, this is helping, you know what I mean? The citizens, of course, they public service, so the citizens is paying them. But the city that you live in is highly supported off of sports. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't
Right.
the same. And people, I guarantee you, it's a lot. It's probably more. I ain't gonna say it's more, but Tigers fans than Saints fans. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, LSU is legendary. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
The Saints ain't really legendary. So it's got, you know what I'm saying? Like people love LSU in college. You know what I mean? As far as college football goes, y'all legendary there. The Saints aren't really a legendary NFL football team. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So for me, you are the star of the team, one of the stars of the team. You know that's his car. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? You want to get him that bad. There's no way you just picked out a random lime green Charger. So that's
You're
what I'm
right.
saying, Mac. Exactly what you saying. If that man came by 15 seconds later, 20 seconds later, bro, come on, man. Like that's blatant.
Exactly.
I'm gonna blame him. And but this is another thing, and that's why I love how the universe works though, because I do love it. Sometimes I do. I ain't gonna say I hate it. I dislike it sometimes. But what I'm saying is, anytime you try to cut a corner or hide something, it'll be the most random. You know what I'm saying? Now he ain't never think that the lawyer was. He ain't think that. You know what I mean? Either he didn't think or he ain't care or he was
Or
just
he
ignorant.
just dumb.
Dumb.
Yeah.
I think he might be dumb because I'm like,
I
why
think
would
so
you think?
too.
But he knows. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
you dumb.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
You know that they gonna subpoena this thing or they can't.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Then like for like the insurance company, like any accident, they want footage. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They
yeah.
need evidence. Like
Right.
and if you know it's a I don't actually think it was a traffic cam. It might have been a business that had video footage. But the fact that they already had the footage and he had to go ahead and get that release is just wild to me. Well, what I'll say
And
as far as that cop, I'm just like, bro, like, what are you mad for? What are you hating for? Like this young man living his life. You mad about your life or something, but that ain't got nothing to do with him. He's not the reason that you at where you at in life. And
At
for you
all.
to hate somebody that bad, to lie on him and to try to, get him locked up and, what I'm saying, like push a narrative is wrong. Like you deserve hell, in my opinion. And
bro.
everybody that was, talking down on him and trying to bash him, like
Don't
it
try
was
to
one
backtrack
thing.
now.
It was another thing I seen. He had did a celebration in the end zone, and he was like, you know how you just hold like you a sniper or whatever.
Yeah.
They kept posting that, and it was like this before anybody found out. They was like this the man that killed the blase blah. Like they do that. Like they
that.
find a bad picture, just
flood.
like the news. If a
Yeah,
black
flood.
person get something happen, they find the worst picture for them, but they find like somebody that'll run in the school arm. You know what I'm trying to say without saying it. They'll find the most wholesome picture. He
Smiling
grew
with
up
a
a good
dog.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's the
Eating ice
same
cream.
recipe, man. And the fact that the masses fall for that is crazy to me. Like get out the simulation. They give y'all the same stuff every time, and you fall
Man, eat
for
it
it.
up. Eat it
They
up,
fall
man.
for it, man. So yeah, this pissed me off a lot actually, because now he's not here. His dad lost his son. His mom lost his son. He lost the rest of his life. He was just starting to live. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So he
Not
ain't even
even
start
for
living
real.
yet. So all because some devil want to be a devil.
And that's what I mean. Like we are just, it's so crazy, Mac. Because
Yeah.
even though you can try to be on your own path so much, man, but we out here, we intertwine. Everybody intertwined with each other. Like I said, it don't matter. Like if you out here driving, if you out here doing anything, like you putting yourself at risk of the world. You feel what I'm
That's
saying?
it. Yeah.
Every time you leave out of here, you getting in it don't matter if you getting on a plane, a train, whatever, bro. You putting your life in other people's hands because everybody might not be paying attention like you. Everybody, you know what I mean? Some people might be having a bad day. They don't care about living the day. You feel what I'm saying? And then you just might happen to be the person that's passing them. You know what I'm saying? That day.
Right.
Or some people just feel like killing. I'm gonna kill somebody today. You just happen to be the. You know what I mean? And this, but I'm saying this
Yeah.
happens every day. People kill random people every day. Just
Yeah.
because, you know what I mean? Because people want to feel what if, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody's crazy. So, like, you just never know, man, whether you're a target and who's targeting you. Because, like I said, I doubt Kyron even knew who this dude was, bro. And they ain't never thought about you. Probably never seen you a day in his life.
Right.
You see this man on TV. You see this, you know what I'm saying? You see this man, and this the thing. It's probably one of his sons or nephews or somebody else in the police station that said every time they see that line with charge or whatever, oh, that's Kyron Lacy. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell's that? God, fuck him. Who he thinks he's big? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I
The
can see
jealousy.
that's how you jealous from, you feel what I'm saying? The jealous
Right.
from afar. Like, who he think he is, right, man? He think the number one draft pick. Like, bro, sometimes you gotta let people live their life, man. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't born with those same gifts. You was born
Right.
with just enough gifts to get your ass in that police force. And I'm not putting the police force down. But what I'm saying is, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, we done all seen some officers that ain't in the best of shape. Not saying that you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I ain't saying it's easy to pass the test. I'm just saying. I know some officers personally that I know is vagina. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking
Yeah.
about male officers. Or
Yeah.
pure vagina. So if they can pass the test, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Trust me. You know what I mean? Hey, that shit ain't, you know what I mean? Don't give me, that shit ain't SEAL school for sure. So don't, you know what I mean? Like I said,
Yeah.
I know some dickhead cops, female and male. So, like, that I know y'all weak for real. Weak-minded, weak people. Now, did you make it through some training? You know
You
what
on a
I'm
power
saying?
trip.
Now don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But to make it as a prime athlete, and that means for any sport, for any professional sport, college, you know what I'm saying? Not college, now college kind of professional with the NIL, but you get what I'm saying. When you make it to the top of the top, you know what I'm saying? Then that's respect. And I don't know what type of officer he was, but I know what type of man you was. You feel what I'm saying? And obviously this show what type of officer you was too, a corrupt one. But you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But before this, obviously this ain't the first time you did some grimy shit. But
Right.
what I'm saying is, this right here, I don't care if you had a A1 record and you did everything right. This right here, erase all that if you ask me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This could
Nah,
be,
but this-
go ahead.
Nah, not to cut you off. This had to be embedded. This ain't no one off thing.
Hell
This
no.
something you had. This
He
is a
be-
routine.
He ain't thing that he do. Yeah, facts. Yeah, and it might just be any black dude in a nice car who think they
Yeah.
doing something. You know what I'm saying? Or any black college student or any black person it might just be any black person. You feel what I'm saying? Don't
be-
blame
and
none
he
of
might-
these people. Blame that motherfucker right there.
He might be
You know?
part of that group too that wear them sheets over their
Over
face,
their face,
and
yeah,
then
right.
he might get exposed for being that
Being that.
because he went out his way. You got to watch
Wait,
the
no.
video. The way he talked to the witnesses, like he was like,
He
man,
went out-
dude,
like he had
just
a
say this.
vendetta.
Yeah,
had a
he was
vendetta.
after this man, and he ain't had nothing to do with
to
it.
do with it.
So yeah, it got to be investigated, and it got to have a solution that match what happened to him.
Pure evil,
That's how I
man.
feel, because y'all not gonna sit here and say he was terminated. I don't want to hear he was terminated indefinitely and he's no longer an officer.
Oh,
No,
bro,
he got to
that's-
get charged. He got to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want to hear. And they need to pay the family. I mean, it ain't no amount of money, for a life. You know what I'm saying? I'll never say that, but he needs to be. They need to be compensated for some generational wealth type money. You know what I'm saying? Because he was gonna create that.
No,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
real. And y'all you did for real. You took generations of money away from somebody just like that.
Yeah.
And like you said, Mac, for real, we know if the hues was changed and switched, like I said,
Man.
and it was a you know what I mean, young Caucasian boy. That, you know what I'm saying?
He was
the leader
rising
himself.
star. Yeah,
Bro, they would talk about the mental health that his mental health was great until that happened and it crumbled within. You know what I mean? Because like, bro, this
Yep.
ain't take no time. Like he ain't making a
Right.
trial, bro.
Right.
This ate him up so much that he ain't want to go to trial to get convicted. Because that's probably like, bro, I'm telling you, man, I didn't fail, but hey, I ain't never fell from that height, man.
yeah.
I
And
ain't
the
never
thing
fell from that
is,
height. That's a different height to fall from, and then you ain't even really fall. That's the fucked up part.
and to
The
know
sad-
you ain't do it.
to know you ain't do it, but to know that you got a good chance of getting convicted of doing this, and he probably ain't never been in trouble before.
No,
Obviously,
he ain't.
ain't even been
He
an adult
wasn't.
that long. You feel what I'm
He
saying? So
wasn't.
ain't no way that you got in no real trouble like that. You know what I'm saying? Because even juvenile facilities ain't like grown. You know what I'm saying? Up facilities. So, man, man.
And it started. Another thing is when it first happened, he turned himself in on Sunday. got hit with his bail was like 111,000 something. He ended up having to pay 15 grand, whatever
Just
the percentage where he paid 15 grand.
to get out.
An innocent man, think about this. An
Look at
innocent man get locked up, have to fork over 15 grand to get
yeah,
out,
yeah.
and then get ready to face trial for something he ain't do.
You do.
Like the system is rigged, man. That's what I'll say. Hey, look, yeah, it's rigged.
Man,
It ain't
man.
for us.
No, it ain't never been for us. So,
Because if you know who the first police officers was back in them days, you'll know it won't never for. It was for us, but it ain't for our benefit. That's what I'll say.
no, and that's for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. So
But
man,
yeah,
Mac,
RP to
that's-
him again, though. You know.
Yeah, man, and condolences, like I said, to
Yes.
him and his family. Like I said, ain't no way to make this right, Mac. There's no way to make this right. No amount of money gonna make it right.
Nope.
Any of that. Don't even matter how much time they give him, they ain't gonna make it right.
Nope.
Like I said, it's a wicked
Yeah.
world we live in, and that's a wicked ass country too. On top of that, on top of the wicked world,
Yep.
this is one of the wickedest countries on this motherfucker, if
It
not the
is.
wickedest. Why they say that?
B,
And people
probably
say that,
B.
and then people say, "Oh, it ain't wicked." Y'all mistake poor with wicked. You know what I'm saying? Don't mix up poor. Don't mix up a third world country, because there's countries that's poorer than us, but their quality of life in different ways is better. You get what I'm saying? Now they
Yeah.
might not have the same, you know what I mean, sanitation, running water everywhere that we have, but they got things that money can't buy that we don't have. You know
Like
what I'm saying?
values and
Like
respect.
values and actually living off the land the
Yep.
real way, and
The simple-
things- and
the
pass
simple
down-
life.
the simple like stuff that we'll never even understand, and you know what I mean. So, and we do stuff that they'll never understand, but we also do too much. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then and I don't feel like people like that do too much. They do just enough to get, you know what I'm saying, live off the land, get by, do whatever, you know what I'm saying. And I'm talking about, and like I said, even the poorest people, they gonna work their little, you know what I'm saying, poor
Yeah.
job till they die. Like, it is what it is. It's messed up, but don't y'all mistake that, man. Don't y'all mistake money with quality of life all the time.
Right.
Only not only in America, because all around the world, of course, poverty is the thing. But like I said, it's the poverty line in America, like, is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you
Yeah.
like America based off, like, everybody trying to chase money. Every country ain't a chase money country. You know what I'm saying? America
Nah.
make you like that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody in other countries ain't, the whole country ain't on some get money. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Exactly.
So, yeah, though, Mac. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let you take us to the next topic, man, because you already know we can delve down a
Yeah.
whole nother hole of that. And like I said, Mac, we can start talking about some different things, like, you know what I mean, as far as like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, things that spin off of some, you know what I mean, topics. Like, sometimes we can come in here and do a episode, or maybe we just talk about a certain time in history, or we talk about you know what I'm saying? Not just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, but you get what I'm saying? Like, because these is these is the type of conversations that these gonna spark. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
Where does this, because because I'm a root motherfucker, so I'll be like, I like to go back to the beginning of where this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Where it started at,
really
yeah.
coming from, just like where you was talking about with the police, like where they really
Mm-hmm.
come from. Like I said, that might be the joint I look. That might be what I look up next, Mac. Exactly what year that joint was. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, I used to call. Of course, they would call the nigga snatchers. That's what I called them. I know they probably called them that back then too, but
Yeah.
but that's what I still call them. My mom, you know what I'm saying, used to laugh when I called them that. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely used to be out our apartments trying. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Snatch
yeah.
niggas, snatch niggas. So
That's the that's how the KKK got started.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah, it's a
that they
fact.
started as the police officers.
Police officers, yeah. So exactly. So
Yeah. So
and then
yeah,
that
this
lets you
is
know.
yeah. We
That
definitely
lets you
can
know.
get on
So
those
you feel what I'm
subjects
saying?
and
Because
like
that's
yeah.
all I'm saying, Matt, because we can connect, and then we can inform the people, and then we can drop some, you know what I mean? Drop the
Yeah.
lesson and the blessing. And then, like I said, it's sad to say, I'm not gonna put a lesson in this, just like I ain't gonna put a lesson in the Diddy joint yet, because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the lessons are from this. You know what I mean? Like we know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the blessing of the second one at all. You know what I'm saying at all?
Nah,
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
the blessing would be justice,
that's the only
equal
thing.
or something. It's never gonna be the right blessing. I'll say
No,
that.
no.
And then the first Diddy, the lesson he gonna have to learn the lesson, and
That's
then
what
we'll see if a
it's
lesson was learned in
learn.
that one.
And that's
Yeah,
and that's why. But I was kind of saying that for the other guy too, for the officer. Hopefully
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then like I said, the universe do work in mysterious ways, and I'm not saying it is like that, but whatever happened to him, whatever happens to him, when we all know what should happen, you know what I'm saying,
right.
to
Yeah,
him. But at the end of the day, hopefully it changes his mindset. You know what I'm saying? And not just on some fake stuff to get out of jail, get out of his predicament, or to get out of whatever, you know what I'm saying, may come his way. But, bro, if you gonna change, maybe you realize, hey, bro, this racist shit is stupid. You feel what I'm saying? Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it shouldn't take you doing this to realize that. But you get what I'm saying? But sometimes that embarrassment, because he probably never thought he was gonna get caught. You know that? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's
That's
probably in the
that's the
back of his
that's a
mind.
fact. Yeah,
Because
he was
they
that
think,
bold to do that.
well, he gonna think people like him think that everybody think like him or should think like him. Like, who cares about this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
People care about him,
exactly.
bro.
Yeah,
The man got a lawyer. The man got a family. Just because you don't care about him, don't mean that ain't nobody gonna investigate what's going on. Even after he dead, now we gonna really investigate. You get what I'm saying?
right.
So,
But
like, bro, my
think that's
son.
what I was saying. I'm thinking like he, like you said, he people think like he think, or people like him think the way they think. How many times you think he did this? How many black men do you think locked up behind that?
Him,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And then you
right,
can, it's a broader scale. Now we just talking about in this one isolated incident. Look
yeah,
at it statewide.
right.
They probably do this shit every day.
Every day, that's a fact. Especially in
That's
Louisiana, you
right.
definitely doing that every
So
day.
them southern states, yeah,
Man,
yeah.
that shit is sad. Like I said, bro, Boosie and them said they still riding horseback
Yeah.
in Angola and some of them prisons and jails down there, bro. Now
Yeah,
imagine
they
a
said
white man on horseback telling you if you in the field, bro, and a white man pull up, bro. That shit
that's
gotta
that.
make you feel like it's 300, 400 years ago, bro. It got
Yeah,
to, bro. When Booker T
this
said that, Joe.
they said shit like you don't want to get locked up down there in them southern state prisons or whatever, or get caught by the police or whatever. I know this one person from years ago. They were going to school to be a journalist, and I think they were like in Mississippi or somewhere. But anyway, they were saying like they still hang people down here, and they said they just so isolated. They keep it concealed. It don't make national news, but it was like, yeah, they still hang people. You
They
still find
definitely.
people hanging, and that's crazy, man. That is crazy.
It's a wicked world. No,
Yeah,
it's definitely
exactly.
it's sick out here, Mac. But yeah, so we got to keep your heads on straight. But man, Mac, but go
Yeah.
ahead. You
Now I was
got
gonna say stay strapped too.
no for sure. No,
Yeah, legally.
yeah, if
You know, if
legally,
you
yeah.
can't do what you got to do, but legally preferred. You know, but yeah, you
If
got to
you gonna
watch your
be in them
back.
states, it don't even matter
Yeah,
where, because racist people are everywhere. So just watch your
yeah.
back everywhere, bro, and around these parts in this country. Because people be undercover. They'll definitely smile in your
Yeah,
face, and then, like I said, they'll definitely can't wait to stab you in the back. And I mean, that go for all color people. That goes to all people with different colors, but definitely the racists, especially these new ones. They don't want everybody to know they racist. You know what I'm saying? Only
Yep.
people know they racist is their best friends and their wife. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Or whatever. Like, but when they come out, they go to work. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm
Smile in
saying?
your
They say, how
face
you
and all
doing,
that.
James? How you doing?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
How you doing, Dion? I can't stand this black, stupid.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? As soon as they get home, Dion's dumbass, the dumbass nigga can't get nothing
Yep.
right. You feel what I'm saying? But as soon as you
Exactly.
see me, you smile in my face, fist bump. You know what I'm saying? So it's like those the ones I hate the most, bro. Like at least the other ones, you know they don't like you, so you know how
Yeah.
to, you know not to
Just keep
befriend
them
them.
at a distance
You
then. You
know to
stay
keep
over there
them
with
at it.
that.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro. Yeah, you getting something to drink out the machine? I'm gonna wait back here. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I ain't even gonna get up close on you. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't like your energy. I see the way you looked at me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, this shit's sad, Mac. This fact that we still
Yeah.
gotta we dealing with the same
In
shit,
2025.
Man, it ain't never gonna end. And like I said, I hate to be, and I ain't gonna say never, cause like I said, bro, hey, the sun can burn for whoever knows how long. So this earth gonna be here. So I ain't gonna never say never, but it's gonna be a very long time before this shit. Everybody gonna have to look the same, and then even then, it's gonna be the niggas with the blue eyes. You know what I mean? It's gonna be the light skinned people with the blue eyes versus the light skinned people with the black eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all. Anytime somebody look different, it's always gonna. You know what I'm saying?
It could be conflict.
That's all it takes.
It
Could, it could be the tall people versus the short people. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is be some differences. You know what I'm saying? And people going, and it just happened to be skin is pretty much the easiest thing to judge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's pretty much the easiest thing to judge a motherfucker off of as soon as you see him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the first thing you see is their skin. Like, oh, look at this one. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why they chose the skin to, you know what I'm saying, to be the thing.
Yeah.
But it's just stupid, bro. Like, yeah, man. But like I said, man, R.I.P. to that man, Mac. You want
R.I.P. man.
We gonna lighten it up a little bit. For the it's not even really lighting it up at all. But anything's lighter than this.
It ties into it's the same
does.
BS, man. It is. It really is.
Damn, I didn't even think it was gonna hit that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like it's a never ending cycle. So I'll go ahead and start it off, man. So our last topic is you know, the champ Bud Crawford. You know, he beat Canelo a couple weeks ago, you know. So he went back home. You know, they had a celebration parade for him, and it was on his birthday, so it linked up the same day. Had a big celebration, got the key to the city from the mayor, you know, all that good stuff, you know. So he up on his high horse as he deserves to be. You know, this man he's one of the greats, if not the greatest. Yeah. So, you know, he, you know, doing his thing or whatever, and in his hometown where everybody know and love him, you know, on his biggest day, him and his team was riding, and he got pulled over by the cops, and a gun was pulled on him from the police officers. Yeah. So now I'll give you some more context as far as like the details of what I know, you know, of the situation. Yeah. Cops pulled him over, tried to say he was driving erratically. Right. You know, that's what they say. I'm not going for that. And then you know, they also try to throw in there that they found a gun in the car. Everybody was licensed to carry, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even care about that. Why you telling me that he got a gun? He's licensed to carry it, so it don't matter. Right. So it goes back to the erratically driving type thing.
Now you're trying to say he's intoxicated.
Well, no, not that. Not even that. Because I don't even think he drink. You know what I'm saying? So
he just out enjoying himself.
So he was just enjoying his birthday. I think back again, being targeted. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, Internal Affairs is doing the investigation on this. Because it seems like for Internal Affairs to even say, all right, let me look into this, then there's some BS somewhere. They not just going to jump up and just investigate their own people. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm calling BS on this too. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the same. Like the last topic, the man was hitting his high and then got taken down. Bud was on his high and you trying to take him down. It's like it's the same difference. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a target and like, he think he good, he think he better than me. Let's take him down and show him who he really is type thing. So so it happened, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Shout out to Bud, respect to him and his team and his beautiful family. You know what I'm saying? But how you feel about that? Like, you know, as far as like him getting targeted, it's his birthday. Right. He's celebrating the win. He the champion. He got multiple belts. He doing his thing. He receiving the fruits of his labor. And then here come these demons again. How you feel? You know,
Mac, like you said, it's the same story. And Mac, it's like those who shine the brightest. And when you shine that bright, bro, you attract the dark. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you shine that bright, bro, people hate, like it just turned a different type of hate in for, you know what I'm saying? And you know what it is too, man? Some of these people, like, these are the people they wish they could be. Like some of these people wanted to be an athlete.
Envy.
It's an envy. That's the word. That's the ultimate word, bro. Envy, bro. Cause don't get me wrong, there other word in there too, but it's always that envy of how did he get that good? I wasn't born with that type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, who he, and then it's like, oh, he has the nerve to come. Everybody's here for him, and you know what it is though, Mac, for real, it's the attention. Like, you might get the attention from somebody that they want the attention from. You get what I'm saying? Like, you might be, and for real, bro, like what that man Boosie said, man, hypnotized with hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hypnotized with hatred, bro. Like, you, like your wife score gets hyped when he score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you said, your people's, the girl you got a crush on, love Bud Crawford. You get what I'm saying? And like, she at the parade, you trying to talk to her, but as soon as she see him, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
she go
but,
crazy.
I mean, people really sick like that in their mind. You know what I'm saying? People really like, oh, you love him? Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you. I'll bring him down. He ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why can't you be? I'll put it this way, Mac. Some people just can't be happy for other people's success. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like, sometimes I put it this way. I used to work with this heavy man, large, mammoth back, white motherfucker, white evil bitch, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, vindictive, you know what I'm saying? Passive aggressive, smile in your face, like I said, stab you in your back, pretend to be your friend, but then really hate that you're on their level or better. So, you know what I mean? They got to do anything to throw you down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I told her one day, I told her straight to her face, I'm like, look, man, like, I don't fuck with, like, we not friends, we co-workers. Like, I don't like, you already crossed that line with me. I don't like you. But I told her too, like, you trying to blow my candle out, you know what I'm saying? Trying to blow my light out, not gonna make you shine no brighter. Like,
right.
So you wasting your time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you doing all this to try to get me in trouble or get me fired, whatever you want to get me, whatever you trying to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not work. Even if it did work, it's not going to help you do anything, but it's not going to work, I'm telling you. Because you know what I'm saying? Because I see what you're trying to do. If I was a dummy, then it might work. So I'm not even going to give you that. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, Mac, I say that to say that some people they're just like that. Like, you can be smarter than me. You can not now imagine this. This woman had more money than me. She had just sold a house. She had just got married. All these things, right? That you would think that somebody is established in life. Like, you telling me you got this in stocks and bonds, you know what I'm saying? You just sold the house, you moved in with your husband, you know what I'm saying? Things like this. So you got all the money still that you know what I'm saying, that you sold your house with, all these things. Why? So what am I doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about me? Why you envy me for? You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, so people envy you, not even that you got more material stuff than them. You're just a better person. Just the way people react to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let's say, you know what I'm saying, somebody pull out $1,000 and you think that's going to attract somebody, but then your personality get the junk. You try to buy the junk. Like, you got some men try to buy the junk. They'll hate on the motherfucker who he ain't got nothing. He might have holes in his pants, but he make her laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or he this, or he look better than, you know what I'm saying? And you like, damn, I could take her there. She don't want to go there with you, nigga. She fuck with
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm saying is, sometimes it don't even be the money or nothing. It be them. Like, they got a complex. Yeah, Mac, like, the harking back on what I was saying, about people's mindsets, man. And like I said, some of it's envious and it's racism combined. And like I said, but I do feel that these officers think the same way. We're part of the same pack. And if you were like we say, it was all, remember that argument? It was an argument, Mac, for a while about, if you a cop and you sit back and watch, you know what I'm saying?
Something happened.
If you're a good cop and you watch a bad cop do it, are you still a good? You know what I'm saying? Are you still a good cop? And it's the same thing. And I wouldn't say it's the same thing for civilians, but for a lot of civilians, it is. They feel that way as well. Like, hey, I'm not gonna sit back and watch no old woman get beat up and da. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people that say, well, I'm gonna mind my business. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is, you signed up to serve and protect. So like this is supposed to be your job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like this is your duty. Like you signed up to be your duty. Now we might say it's a civil duty to stand up for your fellow person or but that's the somebody's choice. You know what I'm saying? You can see somebody getting jumped or getting beat up and you can walk by. You know what I mean? It ain't me. But when you're a police officer, it's your responsibility, so to speak, to
Right.
stand up for the downtrodden, stand up for the people who being taken advantage of. But then so too often we see them taking advantage of people for their own. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you get out of it? That's
Right.
the thing that bothers me. Like a lot of times you're not getting no money. You're not getting nothing out of it. I mean, you get, like I said, now you trying to meet your quota or whatever, you know what I mean? But for the month, but if you doing it just to mess my life up or just to make me go through a hard time or make me pay a fine, then I feel like you know what I'm saying? That's asshole activities. But no, this is next level. Any gangs, guns drawn, like I said, I hate going back to the Lacey situation, but like I said, with this Bud situation, guns drawn is crazy. The other way, just the complete lies and going out your way is crazy. That's a different type of weapon. And I lost my train of thought of what I was going. I had a better comparison to that. But like I said, it's the same type of thing. Like people going out their way to ruin somebody's life, basically. And
Yeah.
I say the gun with at least Bud got to walk away. The only what I'm saying, and I'm not saying that he didn't, but what I'm saying is you still, what you did caused this young man to feel like it was so detrimental to him that he couldn't live on. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. You still cause death with even if you don't think that you know what I'm saying. You don't know what you're doing. So that's what I'm saying. Like even though Bud got to walk away, this person got to walk away kind of as well. He chose not to on his own, but at the same time, like I said, he died inside when you did that. You know what I'm saying? From your hands. And so I said, and you don't get anything from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hopefully you get what you should. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully.
Get from it. But yeah, Mac, that's basically where I'm at with it, man. You got people in this world, like I said, man. Sometimes it don't even matter what you got. It don't matter if you got more or less than them. It's just you. Like they don't like you. Now if it be your skin, it can be your skin. It could be your personality. It could be how other people receive you. It could be a skill that you got, your looks, whatever, bro. Some people just don't like you, and it's sad. And like I said, a lot of times, groups of people don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So and then that's where it gets, and that's where things like this happen. So Mac, man, we gotta keep continuing to uphold our heroes and our people that are accomplished, and because those are the lights, and we all are lights in our own right, Mac. But when the universe and God hold up certain people or give certain people talents and they use them to the best of their abilities, and they doing it the right way, like I said, bro, Bud Crawford, you see his family, you see, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't no bad dude. You feel what I'm saying? You see his girl and his kids, and you know what I'm saying. That man, a family man, like
chill, laid back, God fearing man.
The discipline, man. You a boxer, bro. Like a boxer that's doing the game the right. Obviously, you disciplined because you fighting into your later age. You know what I mean? You fighting into your middle age. Like not a lot of boxers do that. So it's like, come on, bro. Like, and that should be admired by another man. You feel what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be hated upon, bro. Like the man is taking care of his business, man. He's not out here being no troublemaker. He's doing what he's supposed to do, take care of his family in a legal way. Why are you on my head like that? Now that don't give me you know what I'm saying? Why?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. This been a tough episode, man.
Yeah,
I didn't know that Diddy was the lightest one.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because man, but like I said, man, all these guys, not all these guys, we're gonna skip the first guy, but I still wish I wish him a good mental state of being too. But to the family of Lacey and also to even because like I said, bro, Bud's kids got to see that too. You feel what I'm saying? So look, man, be safe out there, everybody. you know, especially people of certain hues, you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, watch yourself.
Yeah.
If you in a not even about a hue talk, if you in a certain tax bracket or you got a certain amount of popularity, just watch yourself, man, because you never know who's watching and doesn't like you. Like I said, you could have 100, 200, 300 people at a place that like you. Now, one person that don't like you in there, you know what I'm saying?
And make it hell.
Make it hell for you, just because they got a badge on. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody in the stands, everybody everywhere else, everybody on the road could ride by, beep the horn, and say what up to you. But this one person, and that's all it takes. So, and it's sad, man. So, like I said, bro, we all at the will of other people in some type of way, but let's try to protect ourselves. Let's try the most we can to stay out of harm's way. And like I said, trouble gonna find us. Trouble gonna find us all. But you know, try to be prepared for it the best way you can. But like I said, some stuff is unavoidable, Mac, and this just sad. So this been a hard episode of Lessons and Blessings. I ain't gonna lie, this got me a little. Hey, this gets you riled up. Boy, I'm gonna have to roll one of them things, just get my mind right, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Make me some lunch or something and get my mind together, bro. But Mac, man, how you got any thoughts on the Bud situation? Did any other point of views that we maybe didn't touch on?
The only thing I could think, because they kind of the same, but not really. The same situation, different outcomes. But all I can really say is stay safe. You know, keep you good energy around you, because the negative is coming regardless. It's gonna find you, like you said. So just stay safe and stay prayed up, and you know, keep your head on a swivel, honestly, because you just gotta, in the world we live in today, you gotta think and move like that. You can't just be like on some NPC mode and just going through the motions, because if you ain't paying attention, you're gonna get caught slipping, you know, and that's in any aspect, you know, not even just this. So yeah, just but to go back to this, y'all, I'm glad Bud got out of there and he's straight. I don't know as far as the ending. I think it's still ongoing. Both situations ongoing, but yeah, man, just stay protected, man, because they out to get you if you look like me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna keep it real. Even you could be doing everything right and they still look at you wrong. So I'll just leave it like that.
That's a bar. You gonna leave? We definitely gonna end it on that bar right there. Y'all write that down. Tabernacle, man.
Right.
You already know, man. Preacher Mac in the place to be. But it's been another episode of Lessons and Blessings, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, we coming with more topics. Hard topics, sometimes fun topics, whatever. But we always gonna keep it real with a fresh perspective. And we gonna try to make sure we give some angles that everybody else ain't giving. And we us, so it shouldn't be too hard. You know what I mean? But again, man, thank y'all for tuning in. You know, it's your boy Great Orange Hope, aka Smoke Something with Your Kinfolk. And you know I got my guy,
man, James Mack, aka Mac at a Stack. And this is another beautiful, deep thought episode of Lessons and Blessings, man. Like I got into my bag, my feelings right a little bit, but it was rightfully so. And we glad to bring y'all this authentic content, man. So thank y'all.
Sir. Until we meet again.
Yes, sir. Peace out.